Hello everyone. So in this video I'll be walking you guys through on how to actually set up a functional component. So basically functional components are basically like the basic structure of how a React component should look like. I mean it's supposed to look, basically components are, it's a reusable bit of code where we can actually reuse the same component that can be used in any part of our part of the website. So as you can see here, this is the basic structure of a React functional components, and as you can see, the first thing is you need to import React, followed by the function constant app, and it's an arrow function. You have a return function, return model here, return function here as well. So whatever that comes inside return is the one that's going to be will be displaying here, and of course we're going to be exporting default app, which is we're going to export this as well. So this is one of an example of a functional component. So let's go and create another component that can be accessed, for example, from other platform. For example, inside source here, I want to create a new folder called components. So in this particular components folder, I want to have like a components called like navbar here. So navbar.jsx. In this case, JSX, this particular navbar.js is where we're gonna store the code for our component, for our navbar. So in this case, I would like to start with RAFCE. This is the basic template for creating functional components. So that's the thing. So as you can see here, we actually have already created this navbar. This is the basic, just not even a complete version, but just some basic. We are just gonna call this navbar inside our app.js here. So how are we able to do that? We need to have, first of all, we need to, as you can see, we have already exported navbar here. So I would like to import it in my app.js first. In order to do that, I'll go here and I'll type import navbar from components / navbar. So that's the thing, that's the whole part of here. So I would like to make this name of this navbar to be capital, and also in here I'd like to make this to be capital. And also here I'm just going to make this capital. Just let you know why am I using capital letters for all this name of the component, and just hit save for now. And let's go to our app.js here. So the next thing that I would like to do here, the first thing is that I would like to, instead of div here, I would like to call the component here, for example, or open arrow, and then I have to call the component navbar like this, and it's a self-closing component, by the way. So it should be like this, by the way. And this is the way, this is the normal typical way how we call components directly into our app.js file here. So as you can see here, this is the app here. So I'll have to go and click on run this particular so let me just run this particular code here. Let's see if it works inside navbar here. Just make sure you have saved everything, and let's give it a wait here. Just make sure let's make sure this particular script is running, and let's go for the server here. And there you go. This is the localhost 3000, which your development server is. As you can see, this already successfully compiled, and let's go to our file here. And as you can see here, it says navbar. So basically navbar is basically not this, by the way, but it's component that comes from this particular navbar components folder. So in this case, let's say if I put this is navbar components. So basically what I'm doing here, I'm just like creating a navbar here, which can be reused how many times that you would like to have in all your projects. So all I have to do, just need to, let's say, as you can see, let's say click on save here, and I go to my development server. This is navbar components, and all I have to do in order to pop, let's say this is, since I say it's a reusable component, a reusable element. Components are reusable elements. I can actually just make a copy of this. Just like make a copy and make another one here like this. So what I'm doing here, I'm just like And yeah, as you can see, this particular should be having a parent example wrap in JSX fragment. So as you can see, this is the how all, if you have a J in React, when you have a JSX folder, you need to make sure you are wrapped it inside this this empty div, like this empty and opening and closing tag here. So this is just to this only applies for JSX format like this, and only works in React, by the way. Okay, let's say we have two components here, which are both of them are functional. Let's go and click on save all and go to our, and there you go. You have two components that says this is navbar components. So as you can see, that's the basic idea of how component works. Basically, it's a reusable element where you can actually declare it here inside a separate folder, and you can call it inside your app.js how many times that you would like to be called. So thank you guys for watching this part of the video. Hope we'll be meeting on the next. Thanks.